Dear Society, please help. I'm desperate for understanding. You see, everyone else seems to have their act together. Society, they know it all. The little ones know how to be carefree and have fun. The older ones know how to be their true selves and enjoy every minute of life. Even the middle-aged ones know how to stay grounded and work to achieve their goals. We, as humans, have our act together. Or do we? The world is so intricate, and humans are extremely complex. Everyone seems to know it all, but how much do we really know, society? As we walk through each day, we are conditioned so well that we believe that we forget to ask ourselves what's going on beneath the surface of our clockwork lives. We learn to forget about each other, and the world becomes as small as we perceive it to be. However, my own experience proves to me that at some point or another, however fleeting that moment may be, each human seriously considers what their life means and what their purpose is. Most are content with those surface-level answers, though, society. People aspire to enter into a certain profession, make a certain amount of money, have a certain number of kids, buy a certain type of house, experience a certain kind of lifestyle. We set realistic goals for ourselves and set out to achieve those goals to the best of our ability. And this is a great way to achieve happiness in life. We create meaning for our own lives without even giving it much thought. However, society, that's in our nature as humans. We want to feel important and needed and loved. So we create these systems in life, school systems, political systems, support systems, the list goes on. These different systems inject meaning into our lives as humans because they give us purpose. And without a purpose, society, we completely fall apart. We become suicidal because we don't know where we belong without purpose. I believe this dilemma of humanity is what gives economics so much power in today's society. Economics is the ultimate system. It is the greatest framework that we operate within. Most of the time, we're not even aware that we participate in the system of economics because it just is. Think of it this way. Economics is to humans as water is to fish. Is a fish aware that it's swimming in water? Probably, but not in the same way we perceive that. Fish don't know what air is, so they don't even realize what they're missing. Similar to this situation, we don't know any other life system other than economics. So how can we know if there's another system out there? Like a fish in water, could it simply be that economics is the prime system for us as humans to live in? Like a fish in air, would we be fighting to live in a system different from economics? In fact, we're unconsciously aware that in the absence of the economic system, we would be exactly like that fish in air. Spend too long outside of the system, and we die. If we choose to exist outside the economic system, we actually cease to exist. We commit suicide. Social suicide, that is. Outside of the system, we are nothing. A person can only be a member of society if she or he is a part of the system. Everything and everyone is intertwined, although we very rarely realize this fact. And every decision we make, whether it's about the number of kids to have, or the length of a vacation to take, or which place to live in, all of it has to do with economics. There is no escape unless we venture to take the risk of committing societal suicide. But it's not within human nature to refuse a system that fulfills our human need to find purpose. But herein lies the foundation of our very problem. We get so confident in ourselves that we become homicidal. Economics works so well for us that we cease to accept any other system and instead push our economic system onto others so that they too can feel as good as we do, so that they too can have a purpose. Sometimes we bully people into adapting to our system, and other times we do such a good job of making the economic system look attractive that others volunteer to become part of the system. And now, at this point, the whole world is connected via the economic system. We think we gain in this way, but we really don't. In fact, we lose. We lose perspective. We lose valuable insight about how we can make our system even better. This is the intersection of economics and ethics. Contrary to what some may believe, ethics does play a role in economics, and to be quite honest, should play an even greater role. Ethics governs the system of economics, or it should anyway. Oftentimes, we get so caught up with achieving our goals that we don't realize the crimes we commit along the way as the means to the end. In our societal system, we have rights. As part of being human, we also have responsibilities. However, in attaining our own goals, we tend to forget about the well-being of others. We forget that what we do or don't do to others affects ourselves. We're all interconnected, remember, society? And ultimately, we are the ones who control economics. We are the creators of our own society, and we have the power to change it if we only choose to change our attitude. We need an attitude adjustment, society. And that can only happen if we work together, because systems don't spontaneously change. Systems adapt to the interests of the people who use them. If we start acknowledging the humanness in everybody, not just the people we know, or the people we like, or the people who seem like ourselves, everybody, then the economic system, this system that governs our society, will adapt to our mindset, and our society will be better off because of it. Sincerely, Janelle Kranz.